The Boys Season 4, Episode 1 ending explain and we'll talk about new characters. In The Boys Season 4, Episode 1, Department of Dirty Tricks, the episode opens with a high-stakes political rally where Congresswoman Victoria Newman celebrates her campaign's wins in Colorado and Nevada alongside presidential candidate Robert Singer. The scene is charged with excitement and anticipation as Newman addresses her supporters. Amidst the celebration, we see Kimiko, cleverly disguised as a server, maneuvering through the crowd. She pushes a food cart to an alley where she meets a slim-looking mother's milk, MM. Kimiko tries to communicate her concerns about MM's eating needs, with Frenchie translating her gestures. MM, ever the professional, assures her that if they succeed in their mission, he'll indulge in all the food he wants. The team is busy preparing, with Frenchie concocting a special mixture while Huey and Starlight work on hacking the hotel's security systems from the basement. As the team prepares, MM searches for Butcher, who is found in another alley, vomiting and seemingly talking to himself. Frenchie and Kimiko's concern is brushed off by Butcher's usual bravado. Butcher then approaches the security guards at the hotel's rear door, boldly declaring their treasonous intent. The guards, who are actually contacts, hand him an access card, which Kimiko quickly takes. Butcher, Kimiko, and Frenchie make their way into the building. However, MM and the team insist Butcher stays behind, ensuring he adheres to their plan. Inside the venue, Homelander, disturbed by the sight of a single white pubic hair, a sign of aging or breakdown, tries to reassure his son, Ryan, who is anxious about facing the media and public. Homelander, in his twisted fashion, tells Ryan that average people are merely toys for their amusement, and they head into the event. Homelander's unexpected arrival throws a wrench into the boys' plans. He makes a beeline for Newman, forcing the boys to hold their positions. Newman, trying to maintain composure, sends her daughter off with Ryan while chastising Homelander for showing up when he's on trial for murder. Homelander, unfazed, boasts about his high public sentiment since the incident, but Newman counters with the shareholders' discontent. Homelander insists on his cultural dominance, but Newman refuses further dealings with him. Homelander then makes a public spectacle of his support for Newman, creating a misleading impression of their allegiance. Butcher intercepts Ryan in the kitchen and attempts to warn him about Homelander. However, Homelander arrives before Ryan can be swayed. Using his X-ray vision, Homelander confirms Butcher's terminal condition caused by the compound V he consumed, and mockingly says he'll miss their conflict. Ryan, torn, willingly goes with Homelander. Meanwhile, the boys infiltrate Newman's room. Frenchie and Kimiko manage to swap some of her meds with the concoction Frenchie prepared, but they are discovered by Zoe, Newman's daughter, who reveals herself to be a soup with a terrifying Hydra-like mouth. A fierce battle ensues, with MM and Starlight rushing to assist. Kimiko's arm is ripped off by Zoe, but she and Frenchie escape by jumping out of a window where Starlight is waiting to catch them. Kimiko's regrowing baby arm misses the grab, and she hits the pavement. Frenchie manages to hold onto Starlight and reach the ground safely. In the surveillance van, Huey is confronted by Newman, leading to a heated argument about Zoe's transformation into a nightmare soup with compound V. Newman appeals to their past friendship, but Huey douses her with Frenchie's concoction, which has no effect. Newman, confident in her untouchability, offers a truce, warning that she can kill everyone they love. Butcher arrives and attempts to shoot Newman, but the bullet bounces off her. Newman receives an alert that her ticket just won Arizona and leaves, unbothered, to celebrate on stage in a new outfit. At CIA headquarters, MM and Butcher face Grace Mallory. Grace harshly reprimands MM for the failed mission and the loss of 2 agents. MM expresses relief at Butcher's return to leadership. The CIA directors debate how to kill Newman, but MM suggests she might be invulnerable. Ignoring a call further irritates his bosses. In the waiting room, Butcher meets Joe Kessler, an old, rough-around-the-edges colleague. They share whiskey-spiked coffee in the kitchen, where Kessler criticizes Grace's focus on Newman while Butcher is fixated on Homelander. Kessler questions why Butcher didn't kill Homelander during the fight with Soldier Boy, revealing his hardline stance against Soups and desire to recruit Butcher for his cause. MM is visited by his ex-wife Monique, who informs him about their daughter's violent behavior and Todd's suspicious disappearances. She asks MM to follow Todd, leading to a surveillance mission. MM, Frenchie, and Kimiko follow Todd, discovering his meeting with a group led by Sister Sage. Inside, Todd and others are led to the Seven's rec room, where Homelander commands Deep, A-Train, and Black Noir to beat their adoring fans to death. Black Noir, unusually talkative, brutally kills Todd. MM realizes something is terribly wrong when he sees Homelander fly away. At Homelander's trial, the divided factions of Homelander and Starlight supporters await the verdict. When Homelander is found not guilty, Sister Sage incites a riot. Kimiko, and Frenchie join the fray, with Frenchie saving Colin, leading to a passionate kiss. Inside Vought, A-Train receives a message, grabs Todd's body, and speeds away. Homelander witnesses the riot, pretending to call for peace. Starlight arrives to save an assistant from being beaten, and A-Train frames the victims as patriots killed by far-left extremists. Reviews surveillance footage of Sage luring the victims. Homelander, stressed, tries to enjoy the news but is bummed out by Ryan. Ryan confesses he doesn't want Butcher to die because his mom loved him, but Homelander receives no answer. The Deep is seen with his octopus lover, while Frenchie wakes up next to Colin, disturbed by a family photo. Huey is at his father's bedside, listening to a voicemail about a book his father enjoyed. His mother, surprisingly, shows up at the hospital. Butcher, haunted by visions of Becca, grapples with his obligation to prevent Ryan from becoming like Homelander. He sends Newman a crude message instead of the intel she wants. As he pours another drink, he questions if he has done the right thing, setting the stage for a season filled with tension, dark humor, and relentless action.